Now at noon, Fitchburg police are investigating a homicide after a body was found inside a house last night. And President Trump is addressing the ongoing trade war between China while wrapping up his visit to the G7 summit in France.
From the Channel3000.com Alert Center, this is News 3 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mark Hain. Thanks for tuning in to News 3 on this Monday. Hope you all had a good weekend. We'll get to those stories in a bit, but first, let's head over to the Weather Center. Meteorologist Chris Reese has a look at your first alert forecast. Hi, Chris.
Good afternoon, Mark. Good afternoon to all of you all. Of course, it's been a very wet and soggy Monday for us. Lots of showers and thunderstorms throughout the area, and we are still watching some of the showers right now throughout parts of Wisconsin. Now, the good news is a lot of that started to pull off towards the north and east. We'll still see some showers impacting us from the south. We'll also watch some showers and thunderstorms moving in from the north and west later on today. Here's a live look outside right now. Cloudy skies, the temperature 67 degrees, and this is quite a bit cooler than we were at this time yesterday. 60s all throughout the state, though some areas have made it towards the low 70s, namely Black River Falls and La Crosse. Look for cloud cover to stick with us as we go through the rest of this afternoon, folks. With that thick cloud cover and the chance for some showers around, that is going to keep temperatures on a cooler note. Look for highs right around 69 degrees. We'll talk about when that sunshine could return, though, coming up in Maine weather, Mark.
A little touch of fall here.
Just a little one, but not the full thing yet.
All right, that's good. We're not ready yet.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you in a few minutes. Thanks, Chris. We start with the latest into the Channel 3000 Alert Center. Just about an hour ago, Wisconsin Congressman Sean Duffy announced that he is stepping down from his job next month. The Northern Wisconsin Republican representative has held the office since 2011 when he replaced former Representative Dave Obey. Duffy says he is leaving the position to focus more on his family. His last day in office will be September 23rd. Fitchburg police say that they are investigating a homicide that happened last night on Lyman Lane, but they're releasing few details about the case at this time. Our Rose Schmidt joining us live from the scene with what we know. Rose?
Mark, there are still quite a few officers on scene here, and this area of Lyman Lane is still blocked off more than 15 hours after someone called 911 and told police they found a body. Officers were called to the 2700 block of Lyman Lane just after 9 o'clock last night. They confirmed a male was dead at the home. The Fitchburg mayor tells us this is the city's first homicide of the year, and the autopsy is scheduled for this morning. Fitchburg police are asking anyone with information or surveillance video from the neighborhood to give them a call. We're also expecting more information to be released from Fitchburg police later this afternoon, so please make sure you're tuning in to News 3 Now live at 4, as well as checking Channel3000.com for updates. Mark.
All right, Rose, thank you for reporting live from Fitchburg. Also new at noon today, a Waupun man is dead after an early morning crash in Dodge County. The Dodge County Sheriff's Office says deputies responded just after midnight to a report of a vehicle that rolled over on Highway 68 near Lakeland Road in the town of Trenton. The initial investigation revealed a 26-year-old man was driving east on the highway when the car left the road and hit a utility pole. Rolling over, the man was later pronounced dead at the scene. This comes just a day after authorities responded to 4 crashes at an intersection in Iowa County. The Iowa County Sheriff's Office says all of these crashes happened after 3:45 yesterday at the intersection of U.S. Highway 151 and County Highway YZ. Since construction started on U.S. 151 intersection in April, there have been several crashes in that area. Authorities are asking drivers to slow down. President Trump wrapped up the G7 Economic Summit this morning with a joint press conference with the host, French President Emmanuel Macron. President Trump injected hope into the markets when he said China called overnight wanting to resume negotiations. China's foreign ministry says it's unaware of the calls and added that China hopes that the U.S. can come back to a path of rationality. Global markets plummeted last week after the president announced more tariffs on Chinese goods. The president did say that he was having second thoughts about the trade war, but the White House says his only regret is that he didn't impose even higher tariffs.
And I think it was necessary to go through this, you would say a rough patch, but I'd say maybe much more than a rough patch.
The president claims some U.S. companies have already pulled out of China, costing that country more than 3 million jobs. In a New York City courtroom today, defamed producer Harvey Weinstein entered a not guilty plea this morning to an indictment adding 2 new charges of predatory sexual assault to his upcoming trial. Prosecutors say the new indictments were needed to lay the legal foundation for actress Annabella Shora to testify against the former movie mogul. Shora claims that she was raped by Weinstein in 1993. Weinstein's lawyers are seeking to get next year's trial moved out of New York City because of the case's publicity. Weinstein has denied all accusations against him. Around the state today, authorities in Racine said that they are investigating after an officer shot at a man over the weekend. Around 10:30 Saturday night, police responded to a domestic disturbance. That's when a 43-year-old man pointed a compound bow at police. The officer shot at the man but did not injure him. He quickly surrendered and was arrested. And we're having another traffic note for you. Today is the first day of Epic's 2019 Users Group meeting. More than 8,000 people from around the world are in Madison and will be commuting by bus to get to and from the Verona campus each morning and afternoon. We're expecting this to add delays to your commute, especially if you're driving through downtown or in the Verona area this week. Epic is celebrating their 40th year. And there's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, we'll see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
When life gives us lemons, we make lemonade. So what do we do if it gives us peppers? Stick around, I'll show you. It's summer, and that means it's pepper season. Right now, there's such an abundance of them, we hardly know where to start. You can add them to your salads for a little color and crunch, or pair them with your favorite grilled sausage. But my favorite way to use them is to stuff them, like we're doing today. The good thing about this recipe is that we can use any variety of pepper, from the small and spicy jalapeno to the cubanellas and even mayo poblanos. Today we're being traditional by using colorful bell peppers. For our stuffing, we mix together some ground beef, Italian sausage, and that can be mild or hot, some tomato sauce, a few seasonings, and some uncooked orzo pasta. Yep, uncooked. Once it's all mixed, we stuff each pepper with some of the filling and into a soup pot they go. Then we'll top them off with a bit more tomato sauce and a little water, cover them, and let them simmer until they're tender. When the whole house smells amazing, they're done. Just spoon on the pan drippings and dig in. The recipe for our orzo stuffed peppers is online now, so you can enjoy a true one-pot dinner that's done in 3 simple steps. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where every day we're looking for a simpler way, like one-pot cooking, for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
All right, Howard, thank you. Rainy days at Mondays, and more rain is possibly on the way. Chris Reese will let us know what the rest of the work week looks like. My News 3 Now and Noon continues. Our Call for Action phone bank is open right now, ready to take on your consumer issues. You can call our hotline. Volunteers will help you with any consumer complaint. The number is 608-270-2833. The service is open every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday between 11 and 1. Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrial is rebounding after Friday's big loss, up 268 points. The NASDAQ up 90, and the S&P 500 is plus 28.5. Q10600 Pam Yankee's out of the radio barn today, so let's check your farm numbers. Chris is here now with a look at your first alert weather forecast. Hi, Chris.
Hey, Mark, a little taste of fall out there with these cooler temperatures that have been noted today, especially after seeing the weekend in the 70s. We are stuck into the 60s right now. The Dells at 63 degrees. That is one of the cooler spots. Black River Falls, one of the warmer spots at 72 right now. Madison, we're sitting at 67. Those winds still coming out of the east at 6 miles per hour. And it is, of course, cloudy out there. A few spots dealing with some drizzle as you begin to step outside. Dew points are going to be a lot higher, though. Dew points have made it into the 60s. If it were sunny, we would say it's humid out there, but this is just enough moisture, and that's why we've kept the clouds and the showers around going through today. Here's high-resolution Doppler right now. A lot of the shower and thunderstorm activity moving towards our north and east after being on top of us all morning long, so that's some good news, though I can't rule out some showers developing back towards the south and west as we go throughout the day. Some additional showers will try to move in from the north and west in time. Here's a broader radar view. You see that next area of showers and thunderstorms moving in through parts of central Minnesota. That's going to be moving towards the south and east through time with a cold front as well. So that's going to bring another chance for some showers and thunderstorms as we move through the afternoon and evening hours. Here's that cold front as it begins to push on through. Eventually, a westerly wind begins to take over. Once that westerly wind takes over, we'll try to clear things out just a bit. But what I can't rule out is the wraparound moisture bringing more clouds and redeveloping chances for some showers into tomorrow afternoon. Eventually, though, the sunshine will be what takes over our weather pattern. Let's go ahead and get you through this afternoon. We'll see those showers continue to push on towards the north and east. Temperatures topping out into the upper 60s and low 70s. Then overnight tonight, we'll keep some of that cloud cover around with shower chances. And then tomorrow morning, we may actually try to clear things out. I wouldn't be surprised to see some sunshine as we begin to start your Tuesday. Temperatures will be right around 68 towards 10 a.m. But then by Tuesday afternoon, watch for the chance for some additional cloud cover to move in from the north and west. I can't rule out some isolated showers coming into the picture as well. We're watching that one closely, and perhaps some cloud cover by Wednesday. And this is a tricky setup here because oftentimes the wraparound cloud cover, especially as we get closer towards fall and winter, it can get trapped and it doesn't burn away as quickly as initially thought. So we have a sunny forecast for now, but this is something we are going to, of course, keep a close eye on. But then the temperatures are coming way down. Our average temperature 78. We are certainly not going to be there today, and look for temperatures to be mainly below average as we go through the rest of your forecast. The only other rain chance is going to be headed into your Friday. We're watching that one closely. More rain chances Tuesday and Wednesday next week. Those are slight at the moment, but of course we're going to keep a close eye on those. In the meantime, it'll be a breezy day headed into Wednesday with that northwest wind and temperatures that are staying into the low 70s for highs.
The holiday weekend looks pretty good.
Holiday weekend is the best stretch of the forecast right there.
Perfect timing.
Mother Nature was on our side this time.
All right. Thank you, Chris. There's more to come on News Street Now at noon. Linda Bartsch from the Bruce Company is here taking your plant and garden questions. The number to call 270-9933. We'll get to your calls right after this.
News 3.
Linda March from the Roost Company is here taking your calls at 270-9933. Good to see you.
Good to see
Some
you.
fall foliage, as it were.
Exactly. I've got ornamental kale and peppers, then this pretty little kind of clay it's a golden leafed perennial grass, actually. This one will come back year after year, and then a couple of different kinds of coneflowers, and also an annual grass back here, this purple one. This, unfortunately, will not survive our winters, but it's pretty this time of the year.
Yes, the grasses are very pretty this time of year. All right, let's get to the calls. We'll start with Lori in Wanakee. Hi, Lori.
Hi. I wanted to transplant some of my spring bulbs to a new location this fall, but they're growing again. Some of them are like 2 to 3 inches tall already, and I was wondering if I need to wait until next year.
Are these grape hyacinth by any chance?
Yes, and also I'm not sure exactly what else.
Okay, see, those grape hyacinth are rebuilding the bulb right now. So if depending upon when they started, wait till they start to look a little bit tired, and then you can still move them this fall. The problem with transplanting bulbs is that most of them don't grow and show where they are this time of the year, so that you're usually cutting into a bunch of them, things like this. But as long as you have foliage, yes, wait another, wait till end of September, and then dig them and move them.
Okay, let's go to Evelyn in Verona. Hi, what's your question?
Hi.
Hi.
My question is, I've got columbine seeds that I've picked from my plants, and I'm wondering, do I plant them now or do I hold them until next spring?
Columbine, I think that you can pretty safely just plant them where you want them to grow next year. If you have enough of them, you could actually save some, refrigerate them, and let them go through a cold period. But I think that they don't need that cold period. I think that you can sow those seeds now.
Okay. All right, let's go to Mary in Lone Rock. Hi, Mary.
Hi. My question is about magic lilies or mountain lilies. They came up really good in the spring, the foliage. Then it all died. We got some nasty weather. Then it all died away. But mine haven't come up again to bloom.
I'm seeing them flower right now, so I don't know if sometimes little animals, little creatures eat those bulbs. That can be a problem, because that's actually a type of alyssum. Excuse me. No, it's escaping me right now, but that should be flowering right now. I mean, obviously don't dig around, just give them a little bit more time, but I'm seeing them all flowering right now. They're sometimes called naked ladies also is another common name for them.
All right, let's go to David in Sauk City. Hi, David.
Hey.
Hi, what's your question?
I would like to know if it's possible to start an actual peach tree from the pits out of a peach.
I don't think I would recommend that, just because the peaches that we can grow in Wisconsin have been selected so that they survive the cold, because peaches are a little bit sensitive, and there are some varieties that are now surviving in Wisconsin quite well, except for maybe that 35 below zero. That was a real hard temperature for peach trees to survive, so I wouldn't bother. I guess you can try it, but I'm not recommending it.
And it may be more of an experiment than
sure, if it's just
starting
for fun.
an orchard.
Yeah.
Let's go to Joan in Madison. Hi, Joan.
And good morning, or it's afternoon.
It is.
Yes.
What's your question?
Well, there was a representative from Bruce Company on the radio this morning, and she was answering all sorts of personal questions, which is great, but they also indicated they would answer about Japanese beetles, which I have an infestation on my King Crimson maple.
Okay. Japanese beetles are problematic. They're out this time of the year, and if it's a maple like that, you can control that with both organic sprays as well as 8 will do a good job of controlling it. There's another perethrins. There's a lot of different materials. Come to the Bruce Company and explain that you're trying to control Japanese beetles. Oh, and I want to mention there was a call last time that I didn't answer. He has milkweed, and there were so many aphids on them that they were not producing flowers. So I did a little bit of research, and what you want to do is, since you don't want to harm the butterflies that are going to land on the milkweed, a strong jet of water will knock those aphids down.
Okay.
They can get so thick that it inhibits the flowers.
All right, let's go to Dennis in Wanakee. Hi, Dennis. What's your question?
Yeah, I got roses that I've had planted in front of my house. They were blooming 2 years ago, just like crazy. I had 150 roses. Wow. Now, in the last 2 years, they haven't bloomed at all. And I'm wondering why.
Well, are those hybrid teas? Do you know what kind of roses you have?
Oh, I have no idea.
No idea. Okay. Because if they're shrub roses, if they were hit bad because of winter. Sometimes the hybrid teas, if the portion that is supposed to produce flowers gets killed back because of cold weather, then it's coming from the root, and those sometimes will not flower.
Okay.
Just get long, gangly growth.
Yeah. All right, we're out of time. If you're on the line, stay there. Linda, we'll talk to you off the air. See you next time.
Very good. Thanks.
And Chris has one final check of your forecast.
We'll see those clouds and showers really sticking around as we go through the rest of the afternoon and evening, though I do believe they're going to become less widespread at this point. We'll watch the northwestern sky to see if we can see more showers and thunderstorms developing later on tonight, but with the lack of instability due to today's rain and cloud cover that might be held off. We'll see some clouds around into Tuesday and Wednesday, though the sun will stick around at times as well, but the true pick of the forecast, folks, that's going to be Labor Day weekend. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, all a bit cooler, but plenty of sunshine and low humidity as well. We'll also be keeping a close eye for next Tuesday and Wednesday for perhaps some minor rain chances to return to the forecast. But the true reality is that the week that we are entering into, starting tomorrow and through next Wednesday, is a relatively dry forecast with temperatures that are going to be well below normal for this time of the year. The normal high, 79, but yes, it is on the downslide. By the end of the forecast, our normal high is 76, Mark.
All right, that's our time for now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here at 4. Have a great afternoon.